Hello everybody, Cooper here and welcome back to another episode of the Steve Smith Career Mode here on Cricket 24. We're just picking the team for the T20 Slam. Looks like I've actually already done it. I can't remember if I did this towards the end of the last episode or not. But I hope you're all having a lovely day today. I don't actually know how many fixtures we're going to get into today's episode. Just depends on how well we bat. So all of these fixtures here are all T20 Slam games. So there appears to be how many games for us to play? 16 T20 Slam games. So we're going to play a little bit of T20 cricket on our way to playing the Ashes. So I will see you for the toss. Okay, here at Trent Bridge, up against Nottinghamshire for a T20 Slam fixture. I'm going to approach my batting style a little bit differently to obviously the first class stuff. Normally I would play very much aggressively and try and score as many runs as I can off as many balls as possible. For this one, I'm going to maybe play a bit more of a supporting role and try and get as many not outs as possible. So obviously I still want to score lots of runs, that goes without saying. Nottinghamshire have chosen to bowl first, so that is fine. But we will open the batting. But I would like to play fairly low risk cricket. But we'll see how that plays out. So what kind of a field have we got here? We've got sort of just the gaps on the offside. And we'll just let that go for a dot ball. We've run that down to third man. That is an option. Down the ground does look good. No, won't take that single. That's a good shot. Get the single, get us off the mark. Tom Haines on debut. Hasn't played any 20 over cricket before. Well, let's watch his first ball. Ordinarily, I wouldn't do this, but we'll just watch, see what happens, what he has to do for us. And it's a dot ball. That's a little bit uppish. It's in the gap. It should be four. First boundary, of the innings to Steve Smith. Now, there's a gap through mid-wicket. If we step across our stumps, we can definitely go that way. Which is where we're going to go. We're going to make use of the power play while it's here. Back-to-back boundaries. Get the full toss. That should go for 6. Nice way to end the second over. Currently none for 17. We get a low full toss. And that is out of here. Shaheen Shah Afridi from Pakistan, a little bit of international flair. Tommy Haines is going far too slow for my liking. That should be a wide. A couple of wides to begin the Shaheen Shah Afridi spell. He is bowling quick. Mid-wicket is up, but we've just chipped it over him, and that should be 4 more. So we're off to a hot start. I'm really enjoying this T20 innings so far. Obviously, with the end of the power play, I will be playing a few less aerial shots. Run that down to fine leg for a single, rotate the strike. But yes, we won't be playing as many aerial shots going into the main portion of the innings. That is straight down the ground by Haines. That'll be a nice boundary. Get him started. All right, spin is on early. 2 overs to go in the power play. It's a dot ball. I was trying to get that a little bit square. I didn't quite get all of it. Trying to go through sort of cover. Yeah, we'll get the quick single. This could be close. We get there. Only 2 off the overs so far. We'll get 1 more. We actually might get 2 more. We'll come back for the second. Good running by Haines. All right, 5 balls left in the power play. I've gone for a big hit over the offside and just missed it completely. Might move across our stumps a little bit. Just run it down to deep mid on for a single. Get off strike. We'll let Haynes face the spin. Okay. Fast bowling is back on. We've got Fletcher. None for 64 off 8. We'll take the quick single. That is up-ish. It's cleared the field. It's going to go for 4. We just needed a boundary in that over after the fall of the wicket. Might take a single to end the over. Cover is looking like the way to go. Although we might actually get 2. We'll take 2. We'll put Pujara on strike for the start of the next over, I should say. Shaheen Shah Afridi coming in now. Bowls the dot ball. A little bit expensive in his first over. 17 off it, but he's only gone for the 1 so far. Hit that. We'll take the single. It's in the gap. Not quite where I intended it. We'll get the single. Pujara's starting to kick along now, which I do like. I'm on 34 of 25. Wouldn't mind going a little bit faster, but I'm happy just knocking around the singles for the time being. In the gap again. Not exactly where I'm trying to hit it. I'm just not finding the gaps at the moment, which is a little bit frustrating. We might be a chance over cover if we time it well enough. If we don't, we get an edge. It might actually go for 4. And it has. So some unconventional runs to the bat of Steve Smith. We'll take them wherever we can get them. Geez, Jake Ball's done all right with the ball so far. None for 3 off 2. Oh, we miss out on a wide full toss. We might try and sneak another single here. Oh, we've missed out on a full toss. And we've been given out. Unfortunate way to go. We'll review it. Why not? I have no idea where I'm standing, but we'll review it anyway. Oh, it's hit me dead in front. Yeah, that's plum. Not the best review, but a review nonetheless. We have to go for 45. Much better than our one-day form, but the strike rate's probably a little bit low. We'll send Shadab Khan in. Why not? He can score quickly. And we hopefully will win this match. We don't. Alex Hales goes off for 95 or 55. And we... Is that meant to be Alex Hales? That looks nothing like Alex Hales. He has much more of a tan. Oh, we got a little press conference thing. I assume the team will need to go... what do fans have to say? What do you say to upset fans about this outcome? Doing our best to get some more wins in the future. Thanks, me too. Cool. Yeah, not the best result. They chased it down fairly comfortably, so hopefully we can do better in the next match. Alright, Somerset have come around. We've got a home fixture this time. We're playing at Sophia Gardens because I don't really want to play at the SCG for a home game, so we're going to play in Wales instead. They got a good side. Really good side. We've tossed the coin. They have called it. They've called tails. Somerset have won the toss. I wouldn't mind chasing, if I'll be honest. They've chosen to bowl first. So we'll be batting first again. All right, first ball. We've got to make the most of the power play. I'm going leg side. And it's a plain miss. His first delivery was awful. Nice shot. Should be 4. Not going to be 6, unfortunately. We've got the small boundaries, which hopefully we'll make the most of in this match. But we're going to make most of the power play while we can. They've only got the 1 fielder on the leg side. That's a nice little shot. Just pulled that away for 4. It's a little bit up-ish. back-to-back boundaries to get the inning started. Obviously had the 1 dot ball as well. I've chipped that over the offside. That is actually going to probably run away for 4. I would not be surprised, and it has. Did not time it all that well, but it was nice. Down the ground, over the top, off the back foot. That should be 4 more. Really hot start this time. Might try and take a single here. Yeah, run it. We haven't barbecued anyone in the process. 17 runs off the first over is a good result. Sids! Nice to see you, son. Leg side is fairly open. They've got a deep square leg. Sort of a deep backward square leg, actually. But that's just 4 to that man. And that should run away for 4. I wouldn't mind actually strike hogging a little bit here. Just to try and score as many runs as possible. And then once we're sort of a bit further into the innings, I'll sort of let the AI do a little bit. Down the ground, it's cleared, mid-off. 4 more. Pulled away, just short of the man at deep square leg. Probably got that a little bit too square. 9 off the first 3 Peter Siddle deliveries. Yeah, we'll take the single. Quick single. Direct hit was probably out. Direct hit was probably out, but we risked it to get a few extra runs. Oh, the fielder's completely missed it. I thought that was definitely out. But the fielder has just completely misjudged it. We'll have a look at this again on the replay. But that is an absolute shocker. Oh, it's actually quite high, so never mind. The fielder actually hasn't done that bad a job. Let's try and step across a little bit further. We'll take another single off the last ball. Oh, I've hit it straight to Peter Siddle. I was in my crease. Settle down. Oh, shite. Not good. I've been run out early for 30. That is unfortunate. Pujara is the new man. Hopefully with that good start, we can get a few runs and a victory. We win by 5 runs, I believe. Pujara gets man of the match. We got another interview. Can't win cricket by yourself. Yep. Yes. Win by 10 runs in the end. Pujara, 89 not out. Tom Abel and Lammonby do very well with the bat as well for the Somerset. But again, we only got the 2 wickets. So bowling seems to be our low point at the moment. I reckon we might do one more match before the end of the episode. And then we will wrap things up. So I'll see you guys on the other side for the next match. All right, we're now playing Surrey at the Oval. Away fixture this time around. Our second away fixture of the season in the, I believe it's called the Vitality Blast. I know I've been calling it the T20 Slam, but it is actually the Vitality Blast. They got a few international players. Will Jacks, who I'm a big fan of. If you've been watching my Cricket Captain series, you will know that Will Jacks has been a big part of that series for MI Cape Town. We are going to call heads on the toss because I called tails last time and we lost. We have lost the toss again. It's the 3rd toss in a row that we've lost. And we are batting first again. So hopefully this time we can get a half decent score. Okay, time to start the innings. We are none for none, obviously, at the beginning. We've hit that straight to a fielder, and I've taken a single off the first ball where I probably didn't need to, because I've been trying to hold a strike a little bit. So not a great start by me, obviously. But we're off the mark nonetheless. Chris Jordan. Oh, God, this is not a good start. Nah, 1 for 1 off the first over. That's over the top. Should clear the fielder. I was trying to hit it a bit more towards the mid-wicket area rather than over mid-on. But we'll take the boundary. Now, there is a short mid-wicket in place. Let's try and hit it over the top of mid-wicket. Which we do. That'll go for 4. Now they've got mid-wicket back now, so the pull shot might be the way to go. Oh, that's nice. That might be 6, actually. It is 6. It's cleared the rope. First 6 of the... Actually, no, it's not the first 6 of the tournament, but you know what I mean. It's a nice shot. They've changed the field again. They've brought square leg up, but there's no mid-wicket. We've played it over the offside this time. We've run it down behind point for 4. That'll be 4 more, probably. If square leg can't get around to it, which he can't. 22 off the over. Can we get an... We'll probably actually look to take a single off this over, this ball, if I'm perfectly honest. Oh, that's actually really nicely timed along the ground. That'll be 4. So 26 off the over. Slightly different field, slightly more defensive. It might be out, actually, but it's just short of the fielder. Unfortunately, we can only get the 1. So, really good bowling by Topley. And Pujara's 3 off 10, which admittedly I don't like all that much. That should be 4, not 6, unfortunately. I was hoping that was going to reach the rope on the full. This time over the offside. Nobody back on the rope. That's a good shot. It's gone for 6. Best start of the innings so far. 38 off 10. Might try and get a single to end the over. And it's a dot ball. Or is it a wide? No, it's a dot ball. So we're going at 10 and over so far. Sam Curran, if we can get a dot ball off this ball. I'm sorry, a single off this ball, not a dot ball. That would be nice. Yep, take the single. He's really bowled a half tracker, which I've just chipped down the ground for 4. Gets us into the 40s. Definitely making the most of the power play so far. They've brought in a short mid-wicket. So that might be the next area of attack. If he bowls it in a place that I like, which he does, that might be 6. If the flares are going off, that's 6 more. And the 50 partnership up, which Pujara has contributed 4. And all of a sudden, we're on 48. Offside is looking good. It's over the offside. It's over the fielder. 1 bounce forward. That is a 14 ball half century. 8 4s in it and 3 6s. A very nice effort by Steve Smith. We're off to a flying start in this match. We might go over the leg side again this time. And we do. There's nobody back. And it should be 4 more. He is absolutely tearing... I've forgotten who we're playing against. I think it's Surrey. We're tearing Surrey a new one. We are playing fantastically. There's 1 ball left in the over. We might just step back into position and run this down to cover. Which we do. We'll just take the 1. Actually, yeah, we'll just take the 1. Because I want to face the last over of the power play. And here's a little look of the wagon wheel. Very leg side dominant, although a few nice shots on the offside. And a few shots down the ground as well. So looking very nice. Sunil Nareen. Nareen? I'm not exactly looking forward to facing an off spinner in the last over of the power play. But we'll take a dot ball there. We haven't gotten out, which is good. Obviously, survival is key. But we'll give Pujara a couple of balls, see what he can do. He goes down the ground. That should be 4. So giving Pujara the strike was the right decision. All right, 2 dot balls to end the power play. We are 1 for 66 off our first 6. There's nobody down the ground, although I've hit it straight to a fielder, and that will be out. Didn't time it well enough, unfortunately. And we have to go. 58. Good score. best score so far. But we've set our team up nicely. We'll send in Allsop. And hopefully we can push on. We get about 180, 191. They chase it down fairly easily, and we have lost again. So 1 win, 2 losses to begin the Vitality Blast. Will Jacks gets player of the match. We'll do this little interview. But yeah, Will Jacks gets player of the match. He does really well, 98 off 52. Again, we're struggling to take wickets. So that is a thing that we need to keep an eye on for the future. So we can actually just look at the stats now. You can see that Pujara is actually leading the run scorers with 245 runs scored with, it's set an average of not applicable. So I'm assuming that means he hasn't gotten out yet. Yes, he's not got out yet, which is weird. Where are we? We are 6th place, 133 runs off 70 balls with an average of 44, strike rate of 190, which is the highest of anyone on this list, if I'm not mistaken. No, not filter. I want to... I've broken it. Never mind. We'll look at this next time, but we've got a high strike rate. It's the point I'm trying to make. Phil Salt's got the highest score so far. He's got 109 not out. Tommy Abel got 9 sixes. I believe that is over the course of the entire tournament. I'm assuming that's probably not from one innings. But still, very good. Let's go. Let's try and do it this way. There we go, we fixed it. That was weird. Sort. No, we haven't got the highest strike rate. But all these guys have only faced a handful of balls, I would say. But Phil Salt's got a high strike rate. His is 190, although we're not on this list, annoyingly, but that's okay. But I hope you've enjoyed today's episode, guys. As you can see, we are currently... where are we? We're currently sitting in 7th in Pool A with 1 win, 2 losses with a negative net run rate, so not ideal, but hopefully we can pick up our form as we go into our next couple of fixtures. Who do we play next is the question. We've got Essex, then we've got Kent, and then we've got Yorkshire. So we've got a few matches coming up, and then we play Hampshire twice, and then Yorkshire again to end the month of May, and then we've got 4 more afterwards. So hopefully we can win those matches. But if you've enjoyed today's episode, guys, leave a comment on what you thought of my gameplay. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch up with you next time for some more Cricket 24 action. See you guys then.